Hi, for episode 112 App Bonanza, I am demonstrating an app called Boundo, Boundo. For this demonstration, I am using the Google Pixel 7 Pro with the Android 13 QPR2 Beta 2. For speech services, I am employing the Google Speech Services. And that is in the variant Voice 4, I believe. I do want to apologize that there's a little bit of a background noise in my location right now because it's winter time and I got the heating system running. I am on my home screen now and will navigate to Boundo. And by the way, Boundo sells for 99 cents. And right now, though it's free, I'm not sure that by the time you're hearing this, that it will still be free, but right now it's free. I'll navigate my way to the Boundo app and continue from here.
Boundo.
Here is Boundo, and I'll tap here to activate.
Boundo. Refresh button.
Upon launching the app, we heard refresh, and to the right of that is the settings button. To the left of that refresh, however, is the title that simply says Boundo.
Boundo.
And now moving to the right,
Refresh button.
that refresh button, and then on the right corner, we have
Settings button.
settings. Let's go ahead though and look at the settings before we look at the things that are below here. I'll now tap on settings.
Settings.
I am now in the settings and putting my finger near the top and going down, we've got the following items.
Style.
We heard style, that's the first item. And below that,
Languages.
languages. Next,
About.
about,
Unit Manager.
unit manager,
Instant.
instant,
App API.
app API, and that would be our last item. You can go into these and look at the things that it can do, but I do not necessarily want to go into all of these as this might take a lot of our time since this is the App Bonanza and it's not the only app that we're demonstrating today. I think that it would be not so necessary to go into each and every of these app settings. However, let's tap on the item that says Unit Manager and see what that's all about.
Unit Manager.
Here is that Unit Manager, and I'll tap.
Boundo. Unit Manager.
Tapping on that Unit Manager, here are the items found in that settings.
Dynamic feature. Installed. App API. In list.
Going down,
Audio timer.
going down,
Device Manager.
Device Manager,
Image modifying.
Image Modifier,
Dynamic feature. Installed.
Dynamic
School
feature.
timetable. Disabled. Themed live wallpaper.
and that's the last item. Now, what you will notice if I go back to the main UI, these items that we saw here will be found as tabs. I'm going to go back to the main UI though, so we'll go from there so that you'll see what I'm talking about.
Boundo. Settings button.
I am now back in the main UI and we heard settings. Now below there, starting from the left, we find the following tabs. I'll put my finger down and go from left to right through the different tabs.
App API.
First tab is the App API. To the right,
Audio timer.
Audio Timer,
Image modifying.
Image Modifying,
Themed live wallpaper.
Theme, Wallpaper,
Device Manager.
and Device Manager. Below these, though, are all of your apps. For example, if I move my finger down
App API.
and
Degoo. 3 hours ago. 12.
we heard Digoo. So Digoo is like a cloud storage, and it says it was updated 3 hours ago, and it says 12, meaning that the maximum OS target is Android 12. If I move my finger down,
List. Google, 3 hours ago, 13.
we heard 3 hours ago 13, and that's the target OS is Android 13.
List. Amazon Shopping, 21 hours ago, 13.
Amazon Shopping is also targeted at Android 13. Let's take a look at one of these things and see what it all means.
Digoo, 3 hours ago, 12.
I'm going to tap on this Digoo.
Boundo. Digoo.
Tapping on Digoo and moving my finger down from the top, here's the information that we find regarding this particular app.
Digoo.
Moving down,
5.
it says 5, meaning the minimum OS would be Android Lollipop version 5.
Min SDK 21.
That's the minimum, the SDK 21.
12.
12, that's Android 12.
Target SDK 31.
And 31, keep going down.
12. Compile SDK 31.
The compiled SDK,
1.57.175.230124. Bullet, 33.79 megabytes. 3 hours ago. Com. Digoo. Android.
so it updated some 3 hours ago.
Kotlin. Kotlin built-ins is found in the APK. Jetpack Compose. Package Android X. Compose is found in the APK dex files. Flutter. libflutter.so is found in the APK. React Native. libreactnative.so is found in the APK. Xamarin. libxamarin-app.so is found in the APK. System. This app is installed as a system app. Hidden. No launcher activity is found available for this app. Full 64-bit ARM 64-bit and x86 64-bit. This app is both ARM 64-bit and x86 64-bit compatible. ARM 32-bit. Files are found under libarmaby v7a or libarmaby in the APK.
Okay, and so it doesn't have any launcher activity. Next, we move to
Google Play Store. This app was installed by Google Play Store.
next,
Adaptive icon. This app has an adaptive icon.
next,
Android App Bundle. Split APKs are found for this app.
and now if you're a swiper or whatever, if you swipe from here, there's some text below here that talks about the compatibility with other devices like Xiaomi or Huawei and Vivo and some of those phones and things like that. Now, if you happen to be a swiper, however, you're not going to be able to interact with that text that is found below here. So it's better to just scroll up and put your finger down using the Explore by Touch method to be able to read all of that. So now I'll move my finger down and let you hear all that info that is followed here with all the compatible phones and things like that, or whatever services it uses on those other devices. I'll now scroll down, put my finger down, and let it read.
System. This app is installed as a system app. Hidden. No launcher activity is found available for this app. Full 64-bit ARM 64-bit and x86 64-bit. This app is both ARM 64-bit and x86 64-bit compatible. ARM 32-bit. Files are found under libarmaby v7a or libarmaby in the APK. ARM 64-bit. Files are found under libarm64v8a in the APK. x86. Files are found under libx86 in the APK. x64. Files are found under libx8664 in the APK. Firebase Cloud Messaging FCM com.google. Firebase Messaging. Firebase messaging service is found in this app. Huawei Push. Com. Huawei.hms. Support.ap. Push. Service. HMSMSG services found in this app, Xiaomi Push, checked by Mi Push SDK, otherwise COM. Xiaomi, mipush.sdk. Message handle services found in this app, Meizu Push, COM. Meizu, Cloud, Push SDK. Notification services found in this app, Oppo Push, COM. HeyTap, MCS SDK. App push services found in this app, Vivo Push, COM. Vivo, Push.sdk. Service, command client services found in this app, JPush, CN. JPush. Android. Service, push services found in this app, UPush, COM. Umang. Message, Umangintent services found in this app, TPNS, COM. Tencent. Android. Tpush. Service, Zwipush services found in this app, Alibaba Cloud Push, org. Android. Agu. ACCS. Agu services found in this app, Baidu Push, COM. Baidu. Android. Push services found in this app, Gedui Push, COM. iJexon.sdk. Push services found in this app.
And that is the thing I'm talking about. It read all of those things that are compatible with other devices and all of that. And let's go back now to the main UI.
Boundo Demo, 3 hours ago, 12.
Let's look at some of those tabs. For example, the ones that I read earlier.
App API.
We tap on the App API.
Boundo App API. Showing items 1 to 11 of 351. Fairmail, 3 hours ago, 13.
So it's showing all of my apps. So basically, when you tap on that, you're showing all of your apps. And so you have all of your apps here, and you could tap on which one you want to view and things like that. Now, if I go back.
Boundo App API.
And the next tab.
Audio timer.
Audio timer. I don't know what this does, but I'm going to tap on it anyway.
Boundo. Set timer.
When I tap on the audio timer, it said set timer. And moving my finger down.
Hour. Edit box.
There's the hour. And then to the right of that.
Minute. Edit box.
There's the minute. And at the bottom, though, we've got
At start. Button.
At the start. I have no clue what it does. I'm going to go back.
Boundo. Audio timer.
To the right of that audio timer, we've got
Image modifying.
Image modifying. I'm going to tap.
Boundo. Select image. Button.
It says select image. So we could select an image to modify.
Width. Edit box.
And below there, there's the width.
Height. Edit box.
The height to the right of that.
PNG. Drop down list. Format.
And the format of the image. And it's a drop down. You could tap there. And that's the last item there on the right.
Blur degree.
And then below that on the left is an item that says blur degree. And to the right of that.
0/100ths.
0/100ths. And then at the bottom we've got
Slider. 0%.
There's a slider, and it's at 0%. Now, frankly, I don't know what these things do because I haven't played with it much. I just installed it like 20 minutes or so ago and opening it for the first time. I'm going to go back.
Boundo. Image modifying.
Now, the next tab
Themed live wallpaper.
is a theme live wallpaper.
Boundo.
Tapping on that and putting my finger down and going toward the bottom.
Bright wallpaper.
There's a bright wallpaper.
Dark wallpaper.
Dark wallpaper.
Switch to dark wallpaper automatically when dark theme is enabled.
Okay.
This feature is presented to you as live wallpaper. Switch to dark wallpaper when 1. System dark theme is turned on. 2. Dark theme plan in app settings is set to schedule and the time is right.
All right, and that's it about that one. I'm going to go back.
Boundo. Themed live wallpaper. Device manager.
And the last item is the device manager. I'm going to tap here.
Allow Boundo to find, connect to, and determine the relative position of nearby devices. Allow button.
Tapping on that, it talks about being able to connect to other devices and things like that. And default is allow
Don't allow button.
or don't allow. And
Allow.
I'm going to tap on allow anyhow to see what happens.
Allow button.
I'll tap here.
Boundo. Device Manager. Showing items 1 to 9 of 9.
And now it says I have 9 items. Putting my finger down near the top, we're going through those things that it's seeing. And we've got
Keyboard K850, disconnected, tap to connect, in list.
There's my keyboard,
Braille Sensu
my
2141,
Braille Sense.
Orbit Reader 2007, Razer Anzu Smart Glasses, Aki EPB 52,
I see what's going
Monster
on.
Elements on ear,
So
disconnect.
basically what happens here is that it sees the Bluetooth devices that I have paired to this, and I could tap to connect to those if they're on. So that's what that device manager is all about. I'll go back.
Boundo. Device Manager, out of list.
And that's the last item there in the tabs. And that would be it for the demonstration of Boundo, Boundo. Again, it sells for 99 cents. Thanks for listening.
So Warren, what's your primary use case for Boundo? Do you use it as an extractor? Do you use it for other stuff?
So Boundo, and we're not binding people here, but Boundo is basically...
Hey, I like it.
It's just for those of you guys that are kind of a little bit more on the geeky side. You want to find out everything about your app and all the API levels and all of that, then definitely Boundo is for you. That's what it is intended for. It doesn't do app extraction. I didn't try it because I didn't see that anywhere in the settings, though. I might have missed something, but I didn't see it having anything to do with app extraction. So
It claims it does.
Oh, it claims it does. I'll have to look
Yeah.
at that again because I just got that. And, within 10, 20 minutes, I decided to demo it. So I should have tried that. So if it does app extraction, I think that's beautiful. I'll have to look back at it again. But I really like the app. At least you know what you have when it comes to the apps that you have. And most especially now that some apps are 64-bit only. And it also tells you all about it. The language that the app was written in and all of that. So I find that app to be a very useful little handy tool.
The only reason I know it does is because I wanted to work out what to call it in the show notes, and I went and read the about bit on the Play Store, as it says it does.
Can we explain to people what app extraction actually means?
Well, if we think Boundo can do it, it's not in Warren's demo. So the thing about Android is you don't need to install apps from the Play Store if you don't want to. It's more like Windows than it is like iOS, insofar as you can run the file. They call it APK or SAPK in Android. It's EXE in Windows, basically, or INS. It's the thing you run to install a program. Now, it might be for various reasons that you want to extract apps that are on your phone. Maybe there's a particular version you like and you're worried, they're going to break the accessibility of it. Maybe the app is questionably available on the Play Store. You think it might disappear. Maybe you've got a friend in another country and they either don't have the Play Store or the app is not on the Play Store they have. So what you can do is essentially extract the app from your phone, even if it was installed on your Play Store. You can extract the app, either, as I say, to backup or to share, and then you can send it to someone and they can just run it.
That's very cool.
I use it all the time. Warren hates it. I install apps from non-Play Store literally all the time.
No, I don't do that.
Warren does not recommend anything that doesn't
No.
come from the Play Store.
No,
He's
Warren's
almost
he's
almost
Store
like Gary
fanboy.
in his love of Google. Yeah.
Yeah.
Google can never do wrong. Ergo, everything is going to get fixed.
Well,
not.
I'm carrying Google's water, so
I'm not.
just-
I'm not
Somebody
either.
has to.
I'm not.
Thank you, John.
No.
But so frankly, it's a good app. If I'm gonna check to see if it does APK extraction.
It
Then
says it
you could
does.
have backups and things like that, and you extract your whatever APKs, and someone doesn't have it, you want to share it, then you could share it.
Yeah, especially because Alpha, I don't know, I haven't checked if it's fixed, but Alpha Backup Pro disappeared from the Play Store a while ago. I don't know if it's back. And the
Oh
problem with
yeah,
the problem that app had is that for some of its extractions, you needed Alpha Backup Pro itself in order to be able to install them.
install. Yeah.
Wow.
There are better apps than that. But
Was that just for the split APKs? Because I think they require
yeah.
a little something else to reinstall them. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are apps that don't require themselves, so there's a way to get SAPKs that wouldn't purely require, because if Alpha Backup Pro's gone, then
Mhm.
you're in real trouble because you can't put it back on your own phone, and
That's-
you can't.
That's why
You
you
know-
need to use Alpha Backup Pro to extract Alpha Backup Pro and save it at a safe place.
unless it requires itself to install. Obviously,
You will get
it depends what it extracts as.
True.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Alpha Backup Pro. You needed to install the things that you extracted using Alpha Backup Pro. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I hope it's back, though.
I hope it's back.
I don't know what happened to him. Maybe someone
Uh,
should reach out to him, see what happened.
Yeah, there are others though.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of them out there. I mean, even the ML Manager is a good one. That's another one I have. I really like that one too.